A lot of clouds, and you're picking up on some of that right there on the camera to the north and west, right on the edge of really this clearing that we're seeing. So some folks seeing a bit more cloud cover than others. Of course, temperatures this morning here to start the day relatively warm in the 50s. We'll be back in the 80s today. So again, another warm day. We're also always tracking, of course. So we're also watching some of the new news coming out of, well, I guess you could call it the subtropics this morning. Our first subtropical storm, or our first named storm, is Subtropical Storm Anna here, and you can see it's moving off towards the east, so it's moving away from the coastal United States, so it doesn't really pose much of a threat, but it is interesting as the first named storm. That again, a subtropical storm, meaning it's a little bit different than your tropical storms. They sometimes form a bit earlier than your normal tropical storms. They can form a little bit earlier than traditional hurricane season, and they can form a little bit further towards the north than your traditional storms, but that's moving away, so we'll be watching for our next storms over the coming weeks, but some good news at least for now. That's heading away from the States. Mostly sunny here to start for your weekend. Going to be a gorgeous weekend when you factor in today and tomorrow. Even into Monday, the threat is low on the threat tracker throughout the next 3 days, but then it starts to go up as we get into days like Tuesday and Wednesday, as we'll start to see some of the moisture that's currently sitting off towards the west start to move towards us. Right now we've got a lot of high pressure that's keeping us warm and dry, but eventually that will start to break down and we'll see more of this moisture that's off to our west move towards us. But for now, again, that's staying through portions of central Missouri, bringing lots of showers, and it has been over the past couple of days, bringing a lot of cloud cover and rain to folks out in that direction. I've got friends back in that neck of the woods, and they're just tired of all the cloud cover. So we really are getting a nice break from some of that, thanks to all this high pressure off to our southeast. So if you're thankful for the sunshine, start thanking the high pressure, because that's really what's doing it. We're going to stay dry throughout the day today. We'll keep winds out of the south that'll help us warm back up. Again, we're back in the mid to upper 80s. Some folks getting close to 90 over the next couple of days, thanks to some of this southerly flow and clearing as well. And as we head in towards the overnight hours, we stay mostly clear. Maybe a few fair weather clouds there into early tomorrow morning. But again, you can see the same pattern still setting up shop over us, keeping us clear. Today, temperatures again mid to upper 80s, southwest breeze around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and we'll stay relatively warm into the overnight hours with temperatures only down into the 70s by midnight or so. So a good night to get out if you've got any plans. I know we've got some plans associated maybe with Heron Festa out there. It should be a beautiful day for that. But Heron Festa, the official start date into Monday, going to be a beautiful first day there on Monday. Temperatures close to 90 though. It's going to be very warm, so take that water with you, and maybe one of those portable fans, Danny, if you got one of those. You're going to want the umbrella though once you get into days like Tuesday and Wednesday. At least keep it handy. I'm not saying it's going to be a washout. Don't cancel any plans, but it's time to start paying attention to the forecast and download that Storm Track 3 weather app so are you going to see rain at certain times during the afternoon? You can find all that out with the Storm Track 3 weather app. We'll keep you up to date, especially if there are any alerts that we need to pass along.
And you can still take your umbrella. If it is a sunny day, shade yourself from that sun.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? I forget that those are dual use.
Well, things can always be